When we talk about Africa, I think it was at the beginning of the year. I was in Davos, and everybody, a number of analysts says, look, Africa's finally, it's now a different place to invest. It has come of age. Is that your view?
I think certainly over the past few years, many more countries are much more stable, attractive investment environments. Absolutely.
Why? What's changed?
I think many countries have evolved from the first phase of democracy. You've had your first phase of electoral terms after independence, and you're developing institutional stability, kind of regulatory stability, the things which provide investors with the comfort that they need.
Have we moved beyond? I mean, you focus on sub-Saharan Africa. Have we moved beyond resource? Are we now developing middle classes and therefore services, parts of the economy is becoming investable?
I think absolutely. I mean, until reasonably recently, the focus was almost exclusively on extractive industries. That was where the international focus was. But as you say, as the middle classes in several of these countries have evolved and developed, you're getting a wider interest in telecommunications, banking, retail. A more kind of, as more normalised economies develop and reliance on extractive industries reduces.
Now, traditionally, you say companies like you've been used by investors primarily sort of on defensive work, challenging investment decisions, due diligence. Are things now sort of moved away from that?
They have. I mean, yes, as clients have become more accustomed to using external intelligence providers, they're using companies like ours to kind of integrate into their broader commercial strategic decision making. So it's not just defensive, it's also identifying and developing opportunities, and also advising on how to deal with the governments and the agencies that they're engaging with.
China's been a very important player in Africa in recent years, and we're in a sort of a transition with the new leadership that want to take a clean-up of the Chinese financial system. Is that sort of producing a different breadth of investor in Africa? Is it less about China and more diversified?
I mean, I think the kind of huge influx of Chinese interest is still the defining feature, and it has kind of it's defined the battleground for investors in Africa.